little bit earlier, Dan and I, we were thinking at the tournament, it was Jacob Fatu and Ultimo Principe in the finals. And right now we have a repeat of that. Jacob Fatu will be looking to shed that chip on his shoulder and take down that belt off of Ultimo's shoulder.
And there he is, the first ever, 13 years in the making, the inaugural Knox Pro champion, Ultimo Principe.
And when we say this is a battle warrior, we mean that he went through 3 incredible matches to take down that first ever Knox Pro championship. And you better believe he's going to look to defend it. He remembers that night. He remembers what he went through. And he's not going to let it go like that.
Absolutely. He went through the likes of Calavera, went through a war with the Real McNeil, and finally conquered the beast that is Jacob Fatu. And you know who else is going to remember that is Jacob Fatu. He remembers how close he came to having that gold around his waist. He came so close, but Ultimo Principe with a vicious 450 able to take it down. He'll be looking to nail that again tonight. Once again, your referee in charge is going to be Nick Gallo. He is our senior referee. We see a lot of him because a lot of trust is enthralled into him.
And look, Jacob Fatu just moving the ref out of the way. He wants to get this battle going right now. Just stalk it.
Whoa! Trying to get the early jump again. But, if it doesn't work the first time, try it again. We saw Mikey O'Shea doing the same thing, trying to get the jump early. Unfortunately for this time for Jacob Fatu, it seems to backfire.
Yeah, Ultimo Principe using that speed, coming out here firing on all cylinders. Here he goes. Whoa! Look at that. Sends the big man head over heels and down to the canvas.
So this is the fast start that Ultimo Principe needs to have. If you're going to keep Jacob Fatu grounded, you have to stay on top of it, and you have to stay on top of it at all times. Your speed, Ultimo Principe, will be your biggest benefactor.
You don't want the Samoan Werewolf to get on any type of... Oh, look at that, to the midsection.
Momentum cut off. That's what that's called. Jacob Fatu, with the eyes in the back of his head, knew what was coming and scouted it perfectly with that side kick.
No, and now we're getting into dangerous times for the champion here. Jacob Fatu can really turn it around. Look at that shot.
Here comes the ass whipping, baby. Here we go. Well, just crumpled him. You saw, just crumpled him with the right hand shot to the jaw. At this point, just an eerie premonition. Is this how this match is going to go? Jacob Fatu, going to will his way to a championship.
Vicious headbutt. Look at that. And down goes Ultimo Principe, and this might be the beginning of the end, especially if Jacob Fatu has anything to say about it.
Yeah, no doubt. You ever been headbutted by a Samoan? You don't want to be.
I've dodged it this long in my life. I hope to keep dodging it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's what we all like to think. But Ultimo Principe had no choice but to eat it.
Oh, and another one. Speaking of headbutts, and what's he doing? Exposing the chest. Lighting him up.
Nice forearm chop to the chest area, though. Minare Suzuki would be proud of that shot.
Did you hear that shot across the face? My goodness. Ultimo Principe hung up on that rope. He may be concussed right now.
Having brief conversations with Jacob Fatu, they all end up the same way. Left with an impression, if you will. And the impression he leaves is dominance. Not one for a lot of words, but the words that he does choose leaves you asking yourself, what won't you do?
And look at that. Exactly what won't you do? Almost taking out the cameraman there. Jacob Fatu is just looking to fight anyone at this point. Almost incensed.
He's enraged right now. He feels like he was screwed out of that Knox Pro Championship just over a month ago. And so now here's his second opportunity. Opportunities are not just given, they are earned. And Jacob Fatu has earned the right to demand a rematch, and tonight he's got it.
And let's go back to that. You're right. Jacob Fatu felt he was destined to be the first ever Knox Pro Championship. It was in his bloodline to have that belt around his waist, and Ultimo Principe ultimately robbed him of that opportunity, and now he's looking to get revenge any means necessary.
Careful here. You see Nick Gallo signal, okay, got to bring it back in the ring. Only way to become champion for Jacob Fatu is to pin or submit or knock out Ultimo Principe, but it has to be in the ring.
Oh my goodness. Oh! And just concrete underneath that linoleum.
Right in front of the fans. Mere inches away. I certainly hope that those fans are well aware of where they are sitting at and will get out of the way when times are calling for it.
And Jacob Fatu dominating, as you said earlier, just pacing back and forth. Oh, just might have made the Samoan Werewolf angry. Listen to that.
And again, he just paused like a big old werewolf, just pawed at his face and knocked him right over. I mean, the strength, the athleticism, the accolades go on and on when you talk about Jacob Fatu. Although we were getting to know Ultimo Principe through all his hard work on our Tuesday Powerbomb shows every single Tuesday, 7:30 on the West, 10:30 on the East. Make sure to join us every single Tuesday on Twitch.
And you saw there, Jacob Fatu broke the count to get Ultimo Principe back in the ring just to deliver another shot to the head.
The arrogance of Jacob Fatu. Letting the fans know, go ahead. Oh, look at that.
But is it arrogance when you're sitting there swatting the Knox Pro champion around like a common housefly? Look at this.
What's the message? I get it. You're the bigger, the better man. The only way to take that championship down here tonight is to pin, submit, or knock him out.
And there it is again, another vicious shot into the turnbuckle, and Ultimo Principe finds himself on the mat again. What does he need to do, Dan, to get out of this conundrum?
He's got to create space, and at this point, Jacob Fatu seems to be willing to give it to him. Again, oh, watch out here.
Ooh, able to move out of the way. Ultimo able to get those feet up, and here he goes, gonna fly.
Went for the crossbody into the tilt-a-roll slam.
Look at that, and there it is, our champion knocked out. I don't think he's getting up from this, and you're right, this would have been the time to get the pin. This would have been the time to get the gold.
Too much jawing at Huntington Park here tonight by Jacob Fatu for my liking. If I'm Jacob Fatu, I'm staying on him and delivering an ass whipping he won't ever soon forget.
These fans coming alive for their champion, trying to will this kid back into this match, but those paws, as you were saying, just gripping on those shoulders that carry so much around here.
Yeah, absolutely. They carry the weight of the gold, if you will. Carries the momentum of this company.
And wait, oh, look at this. Saw the foot, went for the bite. Oh, there's some more werewolf living up to his name here.
Leaving his mark, I'll tell you that.
There's some teeth marks in the boot right there.
Ultimo Principe, at this point, you just got to wonder what's going through the champion's head. You have been on the receiving of a prolonged beating at this point. You can't seem to create the space. You saw the stall there when they went in the corner, tried to go up top, the crossbody and was caught. How many tools are left in the toolbox, if you will?
Well, what's going through his head right now? It's Jacob Fatu's hand, just lighting him up.
Get the vertical base, though. Get the vertical base. Oh!
There we go, able to pull out a nice little chin breaker there. What's he got on store? Look out!
Ooh! Reverse on Hurricane Rana there by Ultimo Principe. Pardon me as I got caught up there. That was an absolutely incredible maneuver and a sign of life from Ultimo Principe.
My goodness, spiked him right on the top of his head. Jacob Fatu laid out right now. And this might be the opportunity, as you're saying, for Ultimo Principe to create that space, get back to his feet. But right now, oh no, it looks like Jacob Fatu is starting to stir, and that's no good for Principe.
Absolutely not. At this point, it's a war of attrition. We talk about it all the time. That war of attrition is what led Ultimo Principe to the championship, and it may very well lead Jacob Fatu to raising it over his head here tonight.
Ultimo Principe back up to his feet. Jacob Fatu is also, boom, hits the apron with the head, and this might be the opportunity the kid needs. Oh, look out! Oh!
Face first into the ring post goes Jacob Fatu.
And this kid working some magic right now. Look out!
Oh, right into the fans here at Huntington Park. Talk about getting up close and personal view. Watch your hats. Ultimo Principe took to the air.
That's right, getting in those ringside seats. Ultimo Principe sending Jacob Fatu back into the ring. Ready to fly again. Here he goes. Crossbody hits this time.
Hits the outside leg.
Oh, almost.
2 3/4, almost 3 for Ultimo Principe, and what a moment that would have been. He would have retained his hard-earned Knox Pro Championship.
And that's what it comes down to, milliseconds. Milliseconds makes the difference here, and Ultimo Principe was milliseconds away from keeping that title.
I cannot imagine the mood of the locker room if Jacob Fatu had to come back as no longer champion. I'll get it right. If he comes up unsuccessful again, and watch out here.
And there we go, a nice reversal there. And oh, look at that! Absolutely amazing.
Hand steering.
And Jacob Fatu not able to get the cover there. Ultimo Principe showing how much this title means for him. And here's the thing about Jacob Fatu. He's pulling out maneuvers left and right that you don't expect from a 300-pounder. Do not get it twisted. This is an ultimate athlete going up against Ultimo Principe right now, and he's calling for the end.
Oh yeah, well, deceptive athleticism for sure when you're talking about Jacob Fatu. Someone who may not look the part, but certainly, brings it.
And standing Ultimo back up to his feet. Nothing but pain and damage on the mind of Jacob Fatu. Oh, gets him up.
Oh! Nice reversal by Principe.
Oh, that might. And he kicks out at 2.5 again. Ultimo Principe almost took this one home. So close. Nick Gallows in there to make sure the count was what it was. My goodness.
Boy, these Warriors have been going at it now for just a little over 10 minutes, and you can tell neither one is ready to give. Both are locked in. Both know what this moment means to one another. For Jacob Fatu, it is adding another heavyweight championship to his legacy. For Ultimo Principe, it is guaranteeing that his historic reign as the first ever Knox Pro champion continues.
Uh-oh, setting him up for something.
Oh! Neck first and face first onto the ring apron with that 619 driver by Ultimo Principe.
And Jacob Fatu is taking some vicious shots to the top of the head. I mean, he is seeming a little dazed at this point. Uh-oh, in position. Is he going for it? He's calling for it. He's calling for it.
Could be that 450. We're going to see if he can get the air behind it.
Up and down across. He nailed it. This is it, folks. Oh, no way. No way. Jacob Fatu at the last second able to get that shoulder up. Barely able to get that shoulder up. I thought it was done.
Man, that close to retaining his championship. And now, if you're inside the mind of Ultimo Principe, you gave it your best shot. You hit him with your shot, the one that's the kill shot, if you will. And he's still there.
Ultimo Principe just got to keep the offense going, got to keep it going. But, uh-oh, the power on display here. Ooh, kick right in the throat right there. Might have dislodged his Adam's apple. Gets him up. Oh, my goodness. Plants him in the middle of the ring.
And now, here we go. We're going to see it. That step-up moonsault. You damn right.
Oh, did you see the height? This is it. This is done. No way.
Man.
No way. I cannot believe the kid kicked out. Did you see the height of the 300-pounder coming across Ultimo Principe?
I mean, if you had told me this is the match we were going to get out of these two, I would have given you every dollar and then some in my wallet. I cannot believe what we have seen so far.
The heart of this kid coming to life, kicking out at the last second, saving his championship. But look at the face of Jacob Fatu. Look at the look on his face.
I mean, if you're talking about looking at faces, look at these fans' faces live here in Huntington Park. They are absolutely at pandemonium level of excitement right now. They don't know who's going to come out of here as the Knox Pro champion here tonight.
And more stiff shots across the face. Jacob Fatu getting him up to the top rope. And there's only one way to come down off of that.
Another knife hand chop to the midsection.
Are you hearing these shots, folks?
Well, and the point of exhaustion for Jacob Fatu, you have to believe, is starting to set in. You can see it. He's wearing it. Both men have been going to war.
Look out, look out. Ultimo Principe saying not today. Uh-oh. No way, no way.
Ooh. Man.
Down goes Jacob Fatu. He is out. He is rolling around. This might be it. The kid's getting up to the top. Got another idea here. And what's he doing?
450. 450. Cover. It's over.
There it is after two 450s. Across Jacob Fatu, Ultimo Principe able to pull out a win, able to take down the victory and defend his Knox Pro Championship.
Man, what a fight. I mean, just as I said it, the exhaustion seemed to be setting in.